Greetings, this is Halloween collectibles and more. Coming live with Hall of Fame player card sorting episode 3. Hopefully everybody's having a great day out there. Hopefully you can hear me. It's like boom slang here. He got his great. It's working. Yeah, it's working now. We finally got it. I know what I did. Just waiting for Nikki to pop into the stream here. I think I know why it wouldn't let me put that link in there too, Mickey. Because we weren't doing it the right way. Okay. God is great. Boom slang. Here's the link. You should be able to click on that, Mickey. And as soon as I see you in there, then mainly it's going to be me and Mickey, so others might see the link. If Titus wants to chime in, might bring him up in the screen so we could talk a little bit. But other than that, as soon as I see Mickey in here, we can get the show on. That should be, I think that is different than the original link that I shared there, Mickey. So I think, oh, there we go. I see you there, Mickey. There we go. Oh, there we go. Can you hear me? I see you there, Mickey. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I see you too. What the heck?
There we go.
Good thing I wasn't picking my nose or something. Holy cow. I see you too. What the heck? Good thing I wasn't picking my nose or something. Holy cow. I see you too. What the heck? We don't want echoes, do we? All right. We don't want echoes. All right, let's see if that works. I have to mess with set.
Hello. I don't know. We getting some echoes now? I don't know.
Echoes.
Yeah. Choose the mic.
Settings.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. My audio. Yeah, turn off my. Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I know God is great. Popped into the stream here. I can hear the delay faction here.
Okay.
But at least I think I realized what I did. I clicked on the wrong link when we went live the first time.
Okay.
I know. Like, that might help.
So what are you sorting today, Donald?
Not Still working on the whole. I got so I've got this. I've got one 5,000 count box there, and 3 more in the archives that I still got to get to.
Still getting echoes.
How about yourself?
Yeah, somehow I'm getting, I'm going to turn I got to figure out this volume thing. I don't know how I can hear you without getting that echo. I got speakers here, but maybe it's listening through there. I don't know.
Right.
All right.
The microphone's probably, you only have one mic on, right?
And that's the thing. I got to make sure I got this other mic might not be work. I'm going to check my PC now. So turn this off. There we go. Try that. All right. Now let's say something. Let me turn my volume up again because I turned it down.
Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Waiting for the repeat. It doesn't seem like it's repeating. So yes, your YouTube was in the background and I was getting that echo, the delayed echo. Okay, we're good. Sorry guys, my pizza just showed up. Well, nothing wrong with cards and pizza. Bernie H, how's it doing? Crossover Paranormal Society, how's it going? Can you all hear me good?
I can hear you, Mickey. You can hear me, right?
Yep, I got you. So we're good. No echoes or anything. That's good. All right. So you asked me, what am I sorting? I'm sorting everything. But they're having a town-wide or community in this development where I live, yard sale this weekend. And I said to my wife, oh, I'm gonna take out a bunch of my cards and I'm gonna put them out. I'm gonna sell all the commons and just sell them by the box. Like, here you go, $5 for an 800 row count or $3 for an 800 row box. Boom, take it. TTM fodder or whatever. My wife says, well, you can't just do that. You got to contact the people that are running it. I'm like, no, I don't. But I listened to my wife, and she says, I called the guy because it was on our township Facebook thing, and talked to the guy, and he goes, well, what are you selling and all this good stuff, I said, well, I got a whole bunch of baseball cards I just want to offload. He goes, oh, I got some too, yeah. So I said, oh, what do you have? Now we live in the same development, so I said, well, what do you got? Maybe I'm interested in buying some. So I went over and I bought a whole bunch of his stuff before he could put it out for the yard sale. I didn't buy everything, but I bought a bunch of his stuff, and I'm sorting through that right now. So, I don't know what it is. I got a good deal on it. It's like 1989 Fleer, right? Hold them up to the camera. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if they're complete sets, and then I can sell them as a complete set for a couple bucks. Or just sell them as, hey, here's 500 cards. Take them for, $3 or something. That's all. And it's going to help clear out some of my clutter. So what are you sorting today, Donald? Where are your boxes?
Just these right here for now.
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit of feedback still on my end too, so I don't know why.
So You have your YouTube volume, turn it off. That's running behind the scenes of this StreamYards.
Yeah, well, my PC doesn't have a speaker, so I don't have to worry about that. I can watch the chat.
Oh. Yeah, but if it's using your cameras are built in, aren't they? I don't know. Whatever, microphone, speakers. I know mine are built into my PC, my speakers, my laptop. I just turned it off anyway, so that now I don't get any of that feedback stuff.
Okay. All right, I think I know what it might have been.
All right. Yeah, because it's just that delay that's coming through from one program hitting the next program. Boom. All right, so that is the name of my eBay store, by the way, Boom's Card Warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff Airtime and we spent a couple hours figuring out what do we want to call myself. And I said, well, I want to keep it associated to my YouTube name in some degree. Now, we didn't settle on Boom Slang. We just settled on Booms. And I talked to my daughter-in-law, who's good with Cricut and all this good stuff and designing stuff, about making a logo. Like you have your logo of your happy, smiley face there. So I want to come up with something like, I said, well, maybe a volcano, right? That's erupting. And all these baseball cards are flying up out of the volcano, you know, boom. And then just have like, you know, Boom's Card Warehouse. I don't know. I got to think of some kind of logo. Right now I'm handwriting everything that I send to someone. And I sign it. I handwrite thank you instead, because I don't have a card or anything yet, or a sticker I could throw in there. I handwrite everything, and that's time consuming too, especially on the weekend when I had 24 orders go out from Saturday night, Sunday. 24 orders went out from Friday night late Saturday. There was 21 orders that had to go out today. Because I wasn't home yesterday to take care of the mail from yesterday, and last night was 17 envelopes. So my sales are picking up, but most of my sales
are a lot more than I got, that's for sure.
Well, and so I hit the algorithm because I've been selling a lot of for some reason a lot of Bobby Shantz cards. Bobby Shantz cards.
Bobby Shantz. Guess a lot of people are looking for them.
I guess. I don't know. I've been selling. I'm almost all sold out of Bobby Shantz cards. Not that I had a whole bunch, and then the 1979 Dale Murphy, I had like 18 of them, and I've sold probably 7 or 8 already. So whatever.
I think I figured out what it was. The problem on my end, I had like 2 different YouTubes open, and I was hearing both of them. It was like mind-boggling on my end. But I got those 2 shut down. It's just the StreamYard I'm running on my iMac. Like I said, the other YouTube on my PC, there's no speaker hooked up to it, so I don't have to. Mainly, I'd use that if I'm doing something else with a different screen on my iMac, and I can still see the chat off on my PC.
Okay, good.
So I think we're good to go now. I know what I was doing wrong.
Okay, I'm going to let you do the bulk of the talking. I'm going to eat my pizza. Sorry, guys.
You're going to eat your pizza for now? Okay. But yeah, I'm just going to go through these top loader box cards here. And that was some stragglers I had from one of the other boxes. And we'll just, after I do each box and stuff, I'll turn the camera so you can see me sorting them in ABC through W or Y. There is a couple letters that, of course, aren't even in the Hall of Fame, so everybody knows how that works. We got Probably see these pretty good, so I'll just go through them real quick. Gary Carter highlights card from a 1991 Donruss. Here's an Andre Dawson All-Star card. Don Sutton, Dodgers. This one's an older card.
Nice. 78 Don Sutton, 78 tops.
Yep, 78. And then a Dave Winfield, 89 Donruss. MVP. Got two of those. Sometimes you'll see duplicates and stuff in here. This was probably when I was opening up some 1989 Donruss and pulling out all the Hall of Famers at the time. Ozzie Smith, 89 Donruss. 88 record breaker. That looks like Andre Dawson.
Yep, from 1989 set.
Yep. Phil Niekro, 85 record breaker.
86 set, yep.
Phil Niekro becomes patriarch among pitchers to hurl a shutout. 1990 Kirby Puckett with the Twins. Gary Carter breaks a catchy mark, 91 Donruss. Roberto Alomar with the Padres, 40 years of tops. What year was that they did that one? 1991. Donruss Diamond King, Ryan Sandberg. George Brett with the Royals, 91 Donruss, 91 Nolan Ryan. Mike Schmidt, 89 Donruss. Tony Gwynn, 90 Donruss. Mike Schmidt, same year. There we go, Cal Ripken Jr. I did have some stragglers that I didn't separate my Cal Ripken Juniors. It's like I find a Ken Griffey Jr. once in a while in these. Usually I pulled all of them separate.
Yeah.
We got Howard Johnson and Ryan Sandberg. Sandberg's the Hall of Famer. So sometimes when I find these, if both players that are on the card and stuff, then I put them. I have a sort for double Hall of Famers. If there's a card that has 3 Hall of Famers on it, that's a triple. And then, of course, the quad is if there's 4 Hall of Famers. The biggest I've seen so far that I have is going all the way up to the five players on the card that are all Hall of Famers. And then I've had some 6-player cards that there were 6 players that Upper Deck had some of those back in the day where they featured like 6 players, like 2 side by side. And so that's how I'll sort the oddball stuff. And then I have one in the beginning. It's just miscellaneous. It might not necessarily be a Hall of Fame, but it might be some cards of Cooperstown or different things like that, the oddball stuff for the Hall of Fame. There's the Wade Boggs, 1990 Donruss. What you could do after I go through each box, if you want to share some stuff, then we'll trade off that way if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to flip my camera because right now it's showing everything upside down.
No, that's fine. That way you can play with it a little bit and figure it out.
Yep.
Edgar Martinez, Diamond King, Donruss. That's 1990. Ozzie Smith with the Cardinals. Roberto Alomar with the Padres. Cal Ripken All-Star card, 1990 Donruss. 90 Donruss, Ryan Sandberg. An All-Star, Ryan Sandberg. Randy Johnson highlights card, Donruss 91. Nolan Ryan. 2 Nolan Ryans. Wade Boggs, Fleer. That's 89 Fleer. Wade Boggs, 91 Donruss. Alan Trammell, 89. Donruss, Paul Molitor. With the Brewers here, 90 Donruss. Alan Trammell, 90 Donruss. Randy Johnson, 91 Donruss. Barry Larkin. That's Aaron's favorite Hall of Famer, Barry Larkin. That's his man. Grover Alexander with the Philadelphia Phillies. Some older ones here. Chuck Klein. Got Ryan Sandberg, 91 Donruss. These are older players, but these are like from, what year is this? Panini. Sometimes they hide them in weird spots. 2018. Donruss 91 highlights. Ryan Sandberg, Alan Trammell. If they're the same year, I won't even change it. I'll just go through the cards. 90 Donruss, Robin Yount. There's an older baseball greats, Larry Doby. Swell. Older Swell stuff. This one's 1990. Not too old, but an oddball type set. Swell. Lefty Grove. Billy Williams. These are all the Swell. Wadey Ford. Dizzy Dean, Luke Appling, Orlando Cepeda, Gaylord Perry. Now we're back to 89 tops. We got the Dennis Eckersley. That was Rich Gossage, Goose Gossage. This is 88s. Tony La Russa, manager card, but he is in the Hall of Fame. Can't remember if he went in as a manager or a player. Sure.
Manager.
Just manager. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bert Blyleven with the Twins. Jack Morris, Bruce Sutter, Harold Baines. Then we got the Lee Smith with the Cubs. This is 88 tops. Carlton Fisk with the White Sox. Ricky Henderson, 89 Donruss. Jack Morris, Edgar Martinez, Jack Morris again, Bruce Sutter, Harold Baines, Barry Larkin. These are all 89 Donrusses. Bert Blyleven, Ryan Sandberg, and the Sunshine cards, the yellow 1991 Fleers. All right. I'm going to switch the camera around here quick so you can see me putting them in the alphabetical box while Mickey takes over for a little bit. All right. Scoot my chair around here a little bit. Sort these into the boxes here. My last name. Got the Trammell. I'll just say the player's name when I throw them in the slot here. Sandberg. 11 is Larkin. If I stand up, I'll cut off my head, right? It's easier to sort that way. Larkin, Baines, I get the swing here. Sandberg, Morris, Martinez, Morris, Henderson, Fisk, Smith, Baines, Sutter, Morris, Wyland. Arkansas. Eckersley, Gossage, Perry. Anybody else showing the chat here? Just got a great. Oh, Cops is here. Bernie H. It helps if I keep an eye on the chat too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, few people. Sometimes they'll just watch or listen in the background and stuff. Sometimes they'll be driving home from work. I know Cops does that a lot sometimes. Let's see, we got Cepeda, Appling, Dizzy Dean, 24, Williams, Grove,
So these are some of the cards, guys, that I bought. You guys said, well, Donald's putting them away.
Mm-hmm.
They're having a community-wide yard sale. Not town-wide, just in my development. They're having one this Saturday.
Oh.
And my wife said I had to contact the guy, blah, blah, blah. So I did. And he asked me what I was doing, what I was selling, and I told him some cards and stuff like that. And he said he had some too. So I asked if I could come over and take a look. And he ended up buying some off of them. Quite a few, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And this is some of them. So you saw some. I don't know who these, I know who C.J. Stroud is. Okay, I know he's a quarterback, right? He's a good big name. But all these other guys, I have no idea. Except, well, Calvin Johnson, he doesn't play anymore. But okay. Mm-hmm. But the rest of these guys, I have no idea who they are. Maybe they're nobodies. I don't know. Jameson Winston, I think, is probably washed up already as far as his career goes. I'm not sure. And here, so this is what was in the box that I picked up from him. Again, if you guys know anything about any of these guys, feel free to type in the chat. if they're good or what. I don't know, because I don't follow basketball and I don't follow football all that much. There is an older football, though. It's from 1983. So it's 83 tops. And it's Mel Blount. This guy it's a score. It's Will Anderson Jr. I don't know who he is. Again, you guys know. Chirp it on up. More Jameson Winston. So maybe 5 years ago, this Winston was probably a good find. I don't know if it's anything now, but they apparently had a whole set of them going for this one company, Sage.
Okay. Here we go.
I'll just keep them out here until Donald's ready to go with something else. I don't know who Bo Wallace is. No idea. Javonte Williams. I don't know. Broncos. But these were one of the boxes I bought off the guy. Derek Carr, I've heard of him before. He's him and his brother. I don't know if one of them still plays or not. Christian Watson, don't know. This guy's a Hall of Famer, I believe. It's a nice fancy Fleer Ultra. It's got the Super Bowl logo up here. Terrell Davis, I believe it is. Yeah, it's the gold medallion edition. It says right there, gold medallion edition. Let's turn it so you guys can read it. The gold medallion, maybe you could read it the other way. Anyway, gold medallion edition, 245G. So again, Randy Moss. So we've all heard of Randy Moss. Peyton Manning, ×2. Michael Irvin. Again, I didn't plan on having just only baseball. This is what's in this box. So I'll show this little stack, and then you got Donald can take over again. Christian McCaffrey, right? Heroes. Pretty cool looking shiny card. Here's one, Thunder and Lightning, and it's wherever Jonathan Taylor is and Anthony Richardson. Don't know, but there they are. Another score. This is Cameron Peoples. Never heard of him, but it's a numbered card. It's out of 299. Here's a relic card. Looks like a piece of styrofoam, actually. I don't know what that is. Maybe a styrofoam cup that he had during the game. Hunter Renfrow.
Hunter Renfrow. Isn't there a baseball player, Hunter Renfrow?
Yeah, there is. So I don't know if it's the same dude or the twin, or I don't know. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Literally looks like a piece of styrofoam. I can't get on the camera, but there's no mesh. There's nothing. It's just like a piece of styrofoam. Maybe it's not even in there. I have no idea. Maybe it fell out. Maybe it's a counterfeit. Here's another Jamie Newman. It's a numbered card to 575. Here's a night. These are always. I always like these Crusader cards. They always look cool with all the shininess and all that, and the different colors. So this is a football Crusader card. Tennessee Titans. Someone Green Beckham. I don't know. Here's a Walter Payton though, little sticker. 1,000-yard club. Maybe it's not a sticker. Maybe.
What year is that, Mickey?
This is 1987.
87. Okay.
87 it says. Here's a Steve Young card, a chrome, Topps chrome. And look, a baseball card. Drew Jones. So this is a good one, right? If his Andrew Jones's son continues on his path, he'll be a big leaguer and probably following in the footsteps of his father, being one of the best, at least in Atlanta Braves recent history. And another football card, and it's Luke Kuechly, and it's numbered to 240, 102 of 240. It's got really neat gold, shiny design all through. A pretty cool looking card. Doesn't look like it's numbered unless it's numbered on the front. Yeah, 240. I'm sorry. All right, all your stages, all yours, Donald.
All right. I'm here just resting, not commenting much. Henry S. Well, thanks for popping in the channel there, Henry S. Hopefully, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You'll get notifications when we're starting some more. Either me or me and Mickey. You ever seen Henry S. before on your channel? Maybe.
Yeah. Yes, he's on that. Seems to be in everyone's channel.
Who's that?
Henry S.
Is from where?
He said he seems to be in everyone's channel. He gets around.
Oh, okay.
He gets around. He visits everybody.
Okay. All right. Let's go through this next box here. This one, these are kind of off the wall and stuff. It's not really a Derek Jeter card, but it's like a little series they did of, they did it for Ken Griffey Jr., I know Derek Jeter. I think there's one other player I've seen these in, where it says Derek Jeter says, and he talks about Maglio Ordonez with the Tigers. So I classify that as, well, Derek Jeter's name on it, so I'm going to put it in my Derek Jeter collection.
There you go.
It'll be a mini set if I get them all, I guess, huh? This one's, well, same one, Maglio Ordonez. This is a Upper Deck Timeline series. I've got a couple cards here. This one is, of course, Vladimir Guerrero. That's Daddy, I think. Because what's this? 2008 time frame, I would think.
Vladdy Daddy.
Vladdy Daddy again. Another Vladdy Daddy. Now we've got two of these. Vladimir Guerrero, when he played with the Angels here still. But there's two of them. I think these are probably separated, kind of grouped together, probably when he made the Hall of Fame and stuff, and I had to go through cards and find some of his cards. Tony Gwynn, 89 Don Russ, two of them. Lee Smith, 88 Don Russ. Jerry Carter, Dave Winfield, and Harold Baines. Then we got 91 Don Russ, Tony Gwynn, Greg Maddux, Alan Trammell All-Star. We've had a bunch of these repeats. Ryan Sandberg, 91 Don Russ. We got a Top Stadium Club, Goose Gossage here. Or Rich Gossage. I always know him as Goose Gossage. The Goose. Andre Dawson with the Cubs. Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. All-Star card, Upper Deck. I think it says, no, don't say it on that little version down there. 1996. Then we've got Lee Smith. That's when he made the Hall of Fame. That one got pulled here. Flair 1995. Upper Deck, Trevor Hoffman with the Padres. There's Jeff Bagwell, Top Stadium Club, Members' Choice version. Got Members' Choice on the bottom there. So that's like a short print version back in the day. Stadium Club, Tom Glavine. Harold Baines, Tops. This is 1994. John Schmaltzy with the Braves, Pinnacle. 1997. Dave Winfield. Then we got some I believe these are Pinnacles. No, this is Upper Deck. This is the Upper Deck set they did back in the day. Lou Bordeaux with the Cincinnati Reds. Tony Oliva. Dave Winfield, Top Stadium Club. Nolan Ryan, 91 Upper Deck. Ryan Sandberg. Then we got a Fred McGriff, Crime Dog for the Blue Jays. Mariano Rivera with the New York Yankees, Score Pinnacle product back in the day from 1997. George Brett, 88 Leaf with the Royals. Dave Winfield with the Yankees. There we go. Bert Blyleven, Fleer, 1986. Another one. There's a Scott Rowland with the Cincinnati Reds, third baseman. Tony Oliva with the Twins. Lou Bordeaux, Legendary Cuts, SP. This was from, when they make it so small, 2001. Legendary SP. Bordeaux again. Here's a 3 on that one. Carl Hubble, Upper Deck with the Yankees. Another Vladimir Guerrero. I think we had one of those earlier. It's just another spot in the box there. Ray Schlack with the Chicago White Sox. (2006) Upper Deck. Shop. Stan the Man Musial, St. Louis. 2 of them. Then we got a Paul Molitor, Triple Threads. 2008. Gypsy Queen, Dave Winfield. Hack Wilson, Legendary Cuts. Then we've got Trevor Hoffman. 1, 2, 3 of them. Pedro Martinez, Impact. This one is from 2000. Wade Boggs. I always like these wood grain cards. 87s. 87 tops. Wade Boggs, 2 more of them. John McGraw, Harry Hooper, Leo DeRocher. These are Donruss Diamond Kings, and Tony Lazzari. Couple more cards here in this stack. Got Joe Morgan with the Oakland A's. Joe Morgan when he was with the Giants. Joe Morgan with the A's again. And we're hopping back to the Donruss Diamond Kings here, I believe. And here we'll finish this off. Ted Williams with Boston. And a Derek Jeter, Maglio Ordonez. That was from the beginning here, but that same general area. Then we got the Donruss Diamond Cakes, 3-type Cobbs, and a Honus Wagner. All right, Mickey, you're back on.
All right. I'm actually sorting out the cards right now, trying to get, separating the baseball from the football and all that good stuff. But we can press on. Got a big stack. All right, so let's put these here. Give me one more minute. Got one little stack to do.
Sure. All right, get situated here and start putting these in the box here. All right, okay. Sort bins. All right, we got Cobb.
All right, so what do we got here? Let's do the one that had the least of. Yeah, let's do basketball. Put the baseball back for a little bit. Okay. Move these out of the way. All right, so these are from the trick or treat stuff, right? Isn't that right, Donald? These ones that have the spider webs and stuff.
No, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I don't know who Cason Wallace is, but there it is. Got a little pumpkin on the back. There's the front.
Well, what year are those ones?
These are 22-23, so they're 23-24. They're last year's, I guess.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I haven't seen that set, so that must have been the year before.
Yeah, I don't know. It's basketball.
Interesting, though. Yeah.
They came in this. I got a shoebox, 1,800 count box full of these top loaders.
Oh, okay.
Here's a Stephen Curry, though. Nice. Not a rookie, though, but it's still a Curry card.
Mm.
Kobe Brown. Don't know who he is. Colin Sexton. James Harden. We all heard of James Harden, haven't we? He's recently traded from the Lakers to the Kings. No. Mavericks, maybe, for Luka Doncic, right? Big news. Trade that came out of nowhere. Jalen Wilson. James Jaquez Jr. I don't know. Here's a Gonzaga University Chet Holmgren. It's a rookie card. Don't know who it's by. Panini, obviously. Yeah, Panini. He's a 7-footer. Scott Henderson. Derek Lively the second. Here's a shiny in one of the chase cards, maybe the black ones, right? With the spider webs. Kevin Love. And it's like a foil board. Here's a Mac McClung Prism rookie card. College players, I guess. And a Clay Thompson. Clay sounds familiar. Clay Thompson. Again, I don't watch basketball, so I couldn't tell you. But it's just, this is what came in the box. So you're kind of getting to see them as I get to see them. File them away. And we'll do, while we're waiting for Donald, I got another little stack of football. We'll pack this one up a little bit. So we got some football here. Bajan Robinson, rookie card from Score. And then we got a Tyree Wilson, another scorecard of BJ Ojulari, I don't know. Score. So we got a rash of score. Chris Rodriguez Jr., a name I can read, even upside down. Emmanuel Forbes, Forbes, Forbes. Yeah. Travis Dye. Jordan Battle. Here's some of those Sage cards. Again, Garrett Grayson, don't know who he is. Sean Mannon, don't know who he is. So Bryce Petty, Petty. Who's this guy? This is a Gunrush 2019. Deontay Johnson for the Steelers. Cody Fajardo. A Brian Bennett. A Sean Manon, Manon again. Mannion, Manon. A Brett Hundley, another name I could read upside down. Breach Hall, rookie card. Breece Hall. Here's a Tyquan Thompson. Thornton. Close. Thornton. Again, don't know. Here's a numbered rookie card, and I don't know if the other ones are numbered. I see this one is numbered to 50. It's a gold zone of Antoine Goodley, whoever he is. Terrell Owens, we know who he is. One more, please. Jerome Bettis. Bryce Petty. Pete Thomas. Xavier Hutchinson. Tucker Kraft. Here's a Halloween football card of Cooper DeJean, but a key interception in the Super Bowl. Diving interception at that. Very impressive. Rookie. Looking for more good things from him, and I'm not even an Eagles fan. We got a Dan Marino here. This is a 88, so it's an 89 tops, 1989 tops. And then we got a small stack of autograph cards. And this is Joseph Nagata. This is a Rookie Inc., I guess. Rook Inc. Keanu Neal. The 2022 draft of Mackenzie Milton. Abram Smith, rookie signatures. We've got a rookie autograph of Khalil Tate, quarterback. Don't know who he is, but there he is. And then we've got Rising Star again, the Halloween stuff. And this is, who is this? Nix. Bo Nix, quarterback. This is Marvin Harrison Jr., Javon Holland, and we've got 2021 rookie of, can't read it because it's in foil, Kyle Pitts. And same thing, another rookie card. Can't read it because it's in foil. And it's Justin Fields. There you go. Ended on a good note. Justin Fields, right? He's a good quarterback. I heard his name before. All right, you're up, Donald.
Okay.
Keep him going.
All right, let me switch the camera around real quick here, and we'll get into this next round here, which will be, so this round here is a 2012 Panini product. It's like a Cooperstown set that they did. And then the last two, when we get to them and stuff, is a 2013 Panini set. I've got both these complete sets, so these are just all my extra cards that didn't fill a set and stuff. And I'm sorting into my Hall of Fame group. So I don't have to say what they are. I'll just say what the player is on a card and stuff. It does give on the top here the year they were inducted on all the cards and stuff. So I could probably put their induction year when I go through the cards real quick here. But like the first one here is Rabbit Marinville, 1954.
Rabbit
Marinville.
Must have been a quick runner, right? With the nickname Rabbit.
Looked like he was a shortstop. Was 5'5", weighed 155 pounds. Oh, he played for Pittsburgh. Yeah, they don't really put the team. They do give a lot of the stat information on the back, some of the specs of the players and stuff. I won't go into all those on all the cards, or we'll be here all night. But pretty neat set. I've got them both in a binder. Zach Wheat, 1959. There's another Rabbit Marinville. Wade Boggs, 2005. Sam Crawford, 1957. George Kell, 1983. Frank Chance, 1946. Eddie Matthews, 1978. Ernie Lynn, 1972. Buck Leonard, 1972. Sparky Anderson, 2000. Carlton Fisk, 2000. Al Barlick, he's one of the umpires that got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Nice.
1989. Harry Hillman, 1952. Johnny Mize, 1981. Almost flipped and said 1800. 1899 for Orlando Sepulveda. Ernie Banks, 1977. Al Lopez, 1977. Harry Hooper, 1971. Jim Palmer, 1990. Oh, another Jim Palmer, two of them. Sam Crawford, 1957. Lloyd Weiner, 1967. Hal Newhouser, 1992. I get to see a card a little bit better if I hold them up higher. Hal Newhouser, 1992 again. Herb Pennick, 1948. Goose Goslin, 1968. Another one. Two of them. Monty Irvin, 1973. Harry Hooper, 1971. Tony Gwynn, 2007. Ted Williams, 1966. Jackie Robinson, 1962. Three of those. Joe DiMaggio, 1955. Two of them. Honus Wagner, 1936. Lou Gehrig, 1939. Ty Cobb, 1936. Ted Williams, 1966. Got 2 of those. All right. Go ahead and switch the camera around here. And we'll let Mickey pop into the stream next. Slip these into their box, and then we'll come back and finish this last group here. Doesn't necessarily mean the last group of the day. I can grab some more out of the boxes over there.
All right. So we're going to present some Hall of Famers for you. How's that?
Oh, there we go.
All right. So we got a Mike Piazza Rookie Stars. I don't think it's a rookie card, or considered a rookie card, but maybe it's his first Upper Deck rookie card. We have a 1977 Gary Carter. We have a 1978 Phil Necro. These are Fleer stickers. It's a George Brett, and it's an 86 Fleer sticker. We've got the 1984 Topps All-Star insert cards. They were inserted into the header packs of rack packs. Carl Yastrzemski. We've got the Topps Bazooka, right? Tony Gwynn. I think these were only available in packages of Bazooka bubblegum. Tony Gwynn, number 9 of 22 card set. We got another Flair sticker of Michael Jack Schmidt. We've got a 92 Dunruss Cal Ripken All-Star card. We got a Ricky Henderson All-Star card. We've got a Nolan Ryan Highlights card. 7th no-hitter. We got 2 of those. We got another Cal Ripken. It's a Bowman from 2000 Bowman. We've got a 1969 Topps strikeout leaders, Louis Tiant, Denny McLean, and Sudden Sam McDowell. We've got some 83 Fleer, Raleigh Fingers, Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson. And then we've got someone that's more in your wheelhouse here, Donald, the 2007 Bowman, Ichiro. We've got a Dunruss 1988 rated rookie of the Spitter, Robbie Alomar. We've got an 87 Topps Reggie Jackson. We've got a 1977 Topps Jim Palmer. We've got a 1977 Topps strikeout leaders with Nolan Ryan in the American League and Tom Seaver in the National League. Look how yellow that holder is. Very nice. We've got another 83 Fleer Steve Carlton. We've got another Bazooka Tim Raines. We've got a Bagwell, again, same year. It's a 2000. We've got the 92 Ricky Henderson highlight card. Cal Ripken base card from 92 Dunruss. We've got a upper deck kids or something like that. I'm not sure. It's a checklist card with Ken Griffey Jr. on it. We've got his 1990 Dunruss base card. We've got an 82 Griffey Jr. Dunruss. We've got, I don't know what year this is. It's the 91, it says studio. So maybe 1990, that says 91. So 1991 Dunruss Studio, Ken Griffey Jr. ×2. We've got a 1993 Spectrum Holdings Group Incorporated. It is card 8 of 10 card set, Harmon Killebrew, and it is numbered out of 10,000, 3505 of 10,000. We've got the 89 Fleer Edgar Martinez. We've got the 78 tops strikeout leaders. National League is Phil Niekro, and the American League is Nolan Ryan again. We've got Mariano Rivera, Fleer Tradition. Don't know what year that's from.
84.
We've got the 84. Yep, 84, because it's got the purple bluish backs. 83s are brown backs. Red Sox leaders, Wade Boggs. We've got the 1982 tops win leaders. Leading the way is Tom Seaver and El Presidente and some Jack Morris, who was a Hall of Famer. McCaddy and Vukovic are not. Just had good years that year, apparently.
Rains.
We've got the 82 Dunruss, Tim Raines. We've got the 86 Dunruss, Eddie Murray. We've got the 88 tops Glavin rookie. We've got the 89 tops Biggio rookie. We've got a Larry Walker. It's from Dunruss, Leaf product, whatever. Limited. It says Leaf Limited, but it's a Dunruss product. On the back side is Rusty Greer. So it's a double-headed card. And we've got the 87 tops. It's not the update. It's just a base card of Dennis Eckersley. Ozzie Smith, the All-Star card. We've got the 89 Upper Deck Biggio. We've got Stadium Club team set for the Braves, Chipper Jones. There's the back of that one. Mm-hmm. And then we've got score first round draft pick of Mike Messina. Go ahead, Donald. You're up.
Right. I'll do this full one first. Change the camera.
Okay.
Oh. This is checking on me. Here we go. This is the 2013 Panini Cooperstown set. Leading off is Phil Rizzuto, 1994. Whitey Ford, 1974. Casey Stengel, 1966. Warren Spahn, 1973. Pee Wee Reese, 1984. Billy Williams, 1987. Wade Wilhelm, 1985. Yogi Berra, 1972. Red Show and Dice, 1989. Jim Bunning, 96. Frank Robinson, 82. Robin Roberts, 76. We've got Luis Aparicio, 84. Al Kaline, 80. Willie McCovey, 86. Brooks Robinson, 1983. Bill Mazeroski, 2001. Orlando Cepeda, 99. Rod Carew, 91. Willie Stargell, 88. Bob Gibson, 81. Joe Morgan, 90. Phil Niekro, 97. Bruce Sutter, 06. 2006. Juan Marco, 83. Tony Perez, 2000. Reggie Jackson, 93. Carlton Fisk, 2000. Jim Palmer, 90. 87, Catfish Hunter. 95, Mike Schmidt. 99, Robin Yount. 2001, Winfield. George Brett, 99. Dave Winfield, 2001. Rick Farrell, 84. Luke Appling. Bruce Sutter. Mickey Cochran, 47. Artie Vaughn, 85. Bill Dickey, 54. Joe Medwick, 68. Harry Hillman, 52. 1952. Jimmy Fox, 1951. Nell Ott, 51. Jim Bottomley, 74. Buck Leonard, 72. Paul Weiner, 52. Lloyd Weiner, 67. Lefty Grove, 47. Goose Goslin, 68. Hack Wilson, 1979. Zach Wheat, 1959. Set that one over there for now. Get this box here. Finish this off here. We got Tony Lazzari, 91. Ruby Marquardt, 71. Nap LaJoie, 37. Miller Huggins, 64. Satchel Paige, 71. Frankie Frisch, 47. Dizzy Dean, 53. Bill Terry, 54. Carl Hubble, 47. Jackie Robinson, 62. Bobby Dewar, 86. Dave Bancroft, 71. Charles Gehringer, 49. Al Lopez, 77. Rick Farrell, 84. Bob Lehman, 76. Luke Kaplan, 64. Al Newhauser, 92. Luke Bordeaux, 70. George Kell, 83. Roy Campanella, 1969. Stan Musial, 69. Al Barlick, the umpire again, 1989. Honus Wagner, 36. Dan Brothers, 45. Cap Anson, 39. Frank Chance, 46. Joe Tinker, 46. Johnny Evers, 46. Walter Johnson, 36. Rogers Hornsby, 42. Ty Cobb, 36. Christy Mathewson, 36. Cy Young, 37. And Lou Gehrig, 1939. That's the rest of that box. Next, we'll start working on the 5,000 count box. I don't know if we'll do much of that today. Could end up being pretty late. Switch the camera back to my other one. And I'll sort these into my sort trays. You there, Mick?
Yep. So I got some newer stuff. Not so much Hall of Famers. They're just new guys, new cards.
Oh, wow. Some sparkly stuff on top there.
Yeah, some guy named Drew Rom. It's numbered to 50. Can't see the number there, but take my word for it. It's 21 out of 50. We got this Oliver Martinez. Nice foil card. Orelvis, I'm sorry. Orelvis.
Semi-truck, 75 in the house. You give me a second there, Mick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to holler at him while he popped in the stream. I was waiting for him to show up. I got all my holiday stuff taken care of except for him, and I just got to make sure I have his address. So do me a favor there, Semi-Truck. I think you might have sent it to me before, but I can't find it in my emails. Send me another email at donaldblomdahl@gmail.com, and then give me your address so I can send you your Philadelphia Phillies. Okay? So if you can do that, I can get that taken care of, and then I'll be all done with last year's holiday. Appreciate that. Go ahead, Nick.
All right. So we got this
He said, okay.
Heston Kierstadt from Optic. Nice, shiny, all kinds of, I don't know, laser beam things going on in the background. But I'm not seeing a number on it, so I guess it's just a parallel chase card. Got an autograph card here. Some guy named Nate Pearson.
Pearson, Blue Jays.
And it's numbered to 99 for the Blue Jays. It's a rookie card. And I forget what it's Topps, but I forget what the BL stands for. It's like opening day type stuff, I guess. Here's a Bryce Wilson card. It's a rookie card. Spectrum something. It's a Panini product. It is numbered though. Numbered to 60. No, hold on. I got it upside down. Numbered to 49. Oh, it's a bookend. It's 49. 49 of 49. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but trust me, it says it's a bookend. 49 of 49. You just can't see it there, but it's there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a bookend. That makes it special. When you list it to sell it, you can get a little bit more because it's a bookend. Here's a Michael Trout, Stars of the MLB.
You know who he is, right? The Millville
Yes,
Meteor.
I do. Yes, I do. And it's a foil
He's
foil
a
card. We got a Juan Soto, another. This is a chrome card. Got a refractory thing going to it. Don't see any numbers on it, so it's just a base Topps chrome. We got a Camilo Doval, another optic rated rookie card. It's not numbered. We got a Nick Allen rated rookie, again optic chrome type card, but no refractor. We've got another optic of Wander Franco. Yeah, rated rookie. That'd be $100 card 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Now people are throwing them away. So that's it for him. And then we've got a Jackson Holiday foil card, new breed from Topps. It's a rookie card. And yeah, it doesn't have any stats, just says Jackson Holiday. Second baseman, shortstop. So a pretty neat looking foil card of Jackson Holiday. We got another Mike Trout. It's a Stadium Club. It's red. Yeah, it's red. Pretty cool. Going up against the wall as usual, like a lot of his other photos. We've got Crow Armstrong, Pete Crow Armstrong, rookie card. It's a Stadium Club. It's like a sepia. So, and then we got a Special Forces, Mike Trout again. Yep. Mike Trout. It's a foil card from Stadium Club. So very nice. Red, white, and green, not blue. I think it's red, white, and blue. And then we've got a Jordan Lawler Dunruss foil card. Jordan Lawler. Yeah, and that's from 2024. So that's it. You're up, Donald.
I'm still sorting.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh,
That's okay. Well, we can talk, chit chat.
Yeah, we can chit chat. Talk about things that we got in the works or anything like that. What's going on. Talk about our stores. How's your store doing? All that good stuff. I got nothing to put.
That's pretty good. I made a sale today. I haven't pulled it out yet.
Okay.
Made one yesterday. Mailed that out this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
But sometimes I go spurts. I'm trying to get in the habit to where I'm at least listing like maybe a couple dozen cards a day.
Okay. Yeah.
I've seen now that my wife's getting more back to normal and stuff. So.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yep. So, but I notice when I do start putting cards back up in my store and stuff, I start getting more. I think people that follow me and stuff see that I got new listings and stuff, and they can just pop in to see what might be new. I think it might show them what's newly listed.
There you go.
When they're subscribed to your store.
Yeah, it's my grandson. They're playing T-ball right now, so my son just sent me that. I said I couldn't make it today because I was on this live stream with you, and so I'll make his next game. I made his first game, opening day, all that good stuff. So he's having fun playing baseball. I bought him a new helmet, a backpack to carry all his equipment in. I got him a hitting tee for here at my house because when he comes over, he wants to hit baseballs off the tee. I didn't have a tee.
Oh, there
you go. Had a makeshift tee from hit the balls off of. So now he's going to have all that stuff and continue to improve. All right. Well, let's see. I still got more stuff out of that was in this box. I can show some non-Hall of Famers.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So here's a Future Stars from Topps.
There you go. Yep. Probably a future Hall of Famer.
Maybe. He got a very serious banning, so I doubt it.
Oh,
Yeah. 94 tops, but it's Manny Ramirez. He was on a good track, but then he messed up his career.
Mm-hmm.
We've got an 87 Dunruss, Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
We've got the 89 Fleer, Gary Sheffield. Here's another Manny from Upper Deck, top prospects from 1980 or 1993, top prospect, Manny Ramirez. We've got a 90 Fleer, Sammy Sosa. We've got a 92 Fleer Ultra rookie of Mo Vaughn. We've got, this is a 83. Yeah, 83 Fleer Lou Whitaker. We've got a 1990 Upper Deck Deion Sanders rookie. We've got a Mo Vaughn score from 91 rookie prospects. We've got a Sammy Sosa from 93 Upper Deck. We've got a 1990 Kurt Schilling. Is according to John Jabs, his true and only rookie card. So, and then we've got the 89 Dunruss as well of Schilling. We've got some 88 Bo Jacksons. His rookie was in 87. We've got two of those. We've got an 87 Dunruss of Bobby Bonilla. We've got a 87 Topps Dale Strawberry All-Star. We've got a Don Mattingly All-Star. We've got another 90 Fleer Sammy Sosa. Another 89 Kurt Schilling. We've got an 87 Topps Matt Williams. Is that an update? It is an update card. Tell just by the white backs. Another 87 Mattingly All-Star. We've got the 87 Topps All-Star of Dale Strawberry, the insert card. 87 Topps Bobby Bonilla. Here's some that you probably don't see a lot of. Bobby Witt Sr. rookie
Bobby
card.
Witt Sr. There you go.
Senior. So that's the dad of the Phenom. His dad was not a slouch either. And there's two of them there. And then we've got the Dunruss has a rated rookie of him, which was in a separate little box set, I believe. Oh, wait, we got two more of the dad. So the witty daddy. I don't know what you want to call him. We've got a score. Kurt Schilling. Another Strawberry from 85, Strawberry All-Star. Here's a newer card, Roger, newish. It's a Topps finest, Roger Clemens. We have a Fleer Baseball, league leaders or something, whatever. It's a Don Mattingly card, Donnie Baseball. We've got a Dave Righetti bubblegum card. We've got a really neat looking pinnacle of Albert Bell. Albert, don't call me Joey Bell. It's Slugfest, and it's from Pinnacle 1996 or 99. Can't tell. But it's a cool 18-card set. We've got a Bernie Williams score rookie ×2. We got another Lou Whitaker from 83 Fleer. Got an 87 Topps Roger Clemens. We've got 92 score Bernie Williams rookie prospect card. We've got the 1990 Fleer Wangan. We've got a bubblegum card Topps 88 Topps bazooka type card of Eric Davis. We've got the 92 Dunruss Barry Bonds. We've got a 90 score Sammy Sosa. We've got a Dunruss Mark McGuire. It's a checklist card. I don't know what year it is, but there it is, McGuire. We got another Bernie Williams rookie prospect. We've got a Bowman 1990. I believe it's 1990. Bowman Wangan. We've got the 83 Fleer Frank White. We've got the 1989 score, Gary Sheffield rated rookie card. We've got a Andy Pettit that is looks like counterparts. So it's a Leaf Limited or Dunruss product with Danny Nagel on the back and Andy Pettit on the shiny side. We've got a Sports Illustrated from Fleer, not kids, Sports Illustrated Fleer promotional card of Alex Rodriguez. There he is on the back, the young A-Rod.
That's when he was with the Mariners.
Yep, we got the 87 Bobby Bonilla. We've got the 87 Topps All-Star Dave Righetti and an 89 Fleer of 88. So it's 89 Fleer of Gary Sheffield. There you go.
All right. We got 2 more rounds. I'll do 2 more rounds.
Okay.
You let me. I don't want to infringe on you, so you let me know when you're ready to call it a day.
Donald,
A little bit later.
I'm at your mercy today.
Huh? What's that?
I'm at your mercy today. I got nothing else going on.
Oh, they showing you a video from his.
Yeah, that's my grandson. They sent me this video. Second time at bat.
Uh-huh.
Now the thing's backward. He's not a lefty. He bats right-handed.
Right.
Oh, that's a
Wait a
big
minute.
miss.
That counts as a strike?
Yeah, but it's T-ball. You never strike.
Right, yeah.
That's the first time he's missed. Wow. He's been doing good up until this at bat. He got hit the first time every time. There it goes. There it goes. Meow.
There you go, running the base.
Yeah.
Telling him where to go. You got to stop there.
Yep.
That's cute. That's cute, there, Mick.
So yeah, this is a makeup game tonight. But I told my daughter-in-law I'll make the next one. Which is on the 24th. Huh?
Always good to see your grandkids.
Yeah. I'll see him on his next one. Plus, this weekend they'll probably be over. They come over and visit quite a bit.
No, okay.
So they'll probably be over this weekend. I bought him a new batting tee and all that good stuff so we can play in the yard, hit balls. He'll be happy with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll check later, semi-truck. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. It says, I'm going to make you a Hot Wheel custom someday, Donald. That is a Seattle Mariners theme. All right there, semi-truck. All right. I'm going to go through 2 more boxes here, and then we'll see, and then I'll close with the Fairfield when we do get to the end here. All right. So we got a Ricky Henderson here, upper deck, when he's playing with Oakland. Looks like the 1995 upper deck. Pedro Martinez, Flair 95. Mariano Rivera, score. Looks like this is 1997. Donruss Diamond King, Dave Winfield. Larry Walker, Flair 95. Mariano Rivera, 1997 Pinnacle. Larry Walker with the Rockies. There's the Pinnacle All-Star Fan Fest. Chipper Jones.
She didn't send me anything. She sent you.
Where was this?
Yeah.
Might have been in Atlanta. Fan Fest. Murray score. Flair 95, Dave Winfield. Chipper Jones with the Braves, Flair 95. Bowman, Eddie Murray with the Angels.
I can't play that one, but you can.
Roberto Alomar, Top Stadium Club. There's a Wade Boggs. That's these ones where they say Topps finest, steal and remove. I never had really pulled off many of the peel and remove stickers, the coverings. Dave Winfield, wood grain ones. That's 1987. Ricky Henderson, Topps All Stars, 1988. Derek Jeter, 2012. Joe Torre with the Yankees. Got a Dave Winfield, 90 Donruss. There's the Rodriguez, Ordonez, and Guerrero. Then we've got an Ivan Rodriguez, Upper Deck, first edition. Mariano Rivera, Yankees, first edition, Upper Deck. Mariano Rivera, Yankees Leaf. Mariano Rivera, 1999. Oh, there's a Ty Cobb, Stadium Club Chrome, 2022. Barry Larkin with the Reds, 1993. Larry Walker with the Expos Topps, 93. Gary Carter, 93. There's a Don Sutton with the Dodgers, 1989. Bruce Sutter. How do you say it there, Mick? Sutter or Sutter?
Suter.
Sutter. That's what I thought. Most people, I think, say it that way. 89 Don Ross. George Brett with the Royals. Tom Glavine with the Braves. Tony Gwynn. These are all 93 Topps. And Greg Maddux. There's a 1986 All-Star, Whitey Herzog. Bert Blyleven with the Angels. Dave Winfield. Roberto Alomar with the Blue Jays. Paul Molitor. Harold Baines. They're all the same year. Greg Maddux. And Ozzie Smith. We got an oddball. Dave Winfield, KB Toys. This one's 1990. Bert Blyleven. Dennis Eckersley. Brock Raines. And a Kirby Puckett. And Carlton Fisk. Then we got the sidelines, Pinnacle. Where was this again? I'm trying to remember. 92 score. That's Tom Glavine playing ice hockey. Turn back the clock. Johnny Bench with the Reds. 1990 Topps. Greg Maddux, Fleer. Pedro Martinez, 93 Fleer, rookie card. Well, it says rookie on there. Sometimes they're not official rookie cards, but I think if they put rookie on it, it should be a rookie card. But 93 rookie prospect for Pedro Martinez. Allen and Ginter, Ryan Sandberg, Rhino. All right, 91 Don Russ, Tim Raines. There's Bowman, Ricky Henderson, 1991. Hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
Do you know why they put the little cross bats on some of these cards and they're not on all of them?
Yeah, I don't know that some of them have MVP, some of them have
Right.
cross bats. I don't know. I never really looked into it, but I know I've seen them.
I'd have to look and see if I see a Ricky Henderson in that set and stuff and see if
I think there's a Rod Carew one that's got like a number 29 on it because that was his uniform number. But
okay. And it's like in a little gold embossed symbol.
Yeah, gold and the foil, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of curious. Flashbacks, 1971, Willie Stargell reaches 30 home runs before the MLB All-Star game. Gary Carter, 70 years of Topps. There's another, this has got to be, Larry Walker. It was when I was searching for my Larry Walker cards frantically when he made the Hall of Fame. Johnny Bench and Rich Allen. 1972 Most Valuable Players. Randy Johnson. This is the 99 Tops. Along with David Ortiz, Big Pappy. Mickey Mantle, Don Russ Diamond King from 2020. So that Mickey Mantle's not worth that much. Dodgers, Sandy Koufax, 35 years of baseball. George Brett, Kansas City, designated hitter. Tim Raines, Rock Raines. Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt, 92 Flair. Ricky Henderson, 1991 Flair. 1991 Fleer Ultra, Dennis Eckersley, followed by an Ozzie Smith, same year. Then we got a 1992 Fleer Ultra, Alan Trammell, Tony Gwynn, 91 Fleer. There's the 1992 Nolan Ryan when he played for the Jacksonville Suns. Promotional purposes only card. There's the East Coast. What is this? ATLONAR. Probably another one of, oh, this is a Bleachers promotional card. Then what do we got here? A few more to go here. This is the 97 Pinnacle, Ricky Henderson. Eddie Murray. Then we've got a Greg Maddux Pinnacle Mint. This one was... Got that in upside down. Flip it back over. Here was that though. 1998. 1997 Pinnacle, Mariano Rivera. Roberto Alomar, 40 yards. It's a score. Pedro Martinez, Tom Glavine, Ryan Sandberg, Dennis Eckersley, Roberto Alomar, Mike Piazza, Ricky Henderson, Dennis Eckersley, and Mike Piazza. And lastly in this round, Harold Baines.
How about some ASMR baseball talk?
There we go.
Can you guys hear me whispering?
You whispering to somebody?
ASMR baseball cards. All right. Very nice. All right, this is my real last stack. Now I've gone through most of that box. And we're picking up kind of where you were hitting on the Mo Man.
Oh.
2000 opening day, Mariano Rivera. The Mo Man. How about a Upper Deck 10th anniversary preview card of Jeff Bagwell? 25 of a 60 card set. Very nice. We've got a 1988 Topps Cal Ripken Jr. We've got an 89 rookie of supposed rookie of Randy Johnson. We've got the 89 Gary Sheffield. Now, just FYI, this card has two variations. If you look real close, you'll see that the gap between the tip of his hat and the letters on Future Stars is wider in one than in some of the others. So there's the variation. One is more closer up photo, one's further back. We've got the 89 Topps rookie, John Schmaltz. 89 rookie, Jeff Bagwell. We've got a Paul Molitor. That's a 92 Bowman, I'm thinking. Yeah, 92 Bowman. And it's the foil border one. Some guys had two cards in that set. They have the foil border and they have another one. Different photos too, but We've got Hall of Famer Jack Morris, Hall of Famer Eddie Murray, another Jack Morris. We've got some more Ken Griffey Jr. Studio 91. We've got a 88 Dunruss Ricky Henderson, rest in peace. We got a 83 Fleer Tom Seaver, Johnny Bench, and Johnny Bench. We've got the 91 scored K-Man Nolan Ryan. We've got a 93 Upper Deck Jeff Bagwell. This set, by the way, is notorious for bricking, and then when you go to cut it, save them, you get the snowflaking or paper loss because they're stuck together. We've got 83 Fleer Gary Carter with double goose eggs on his bat knob. So that is not nothing to be feared of for your children to be watching and seeing the bat knobs with any cursing on. That's actually just his uniform number 8. We got the 83 Fleer Jim Rice, who signs TTM through the mail, by the way. It's like $5 or $10. You can get a nice, he has a beautiful signature. We've got a Tim Rock Reigns with the 83 Dunruss. We've got an 81 Fleer Jim Rice. This would be a very nice one to send because there's a lot of white right here for him to sign. He'll sign right across here for you. He knows how to do it. He does it right. We got a 84 Topps Bert Blyleven. We've got a, I don't know what your Upper Deck this is. It's a 95, so it's 96. 96 Upper Deck Cal Ripken Jr. We've got another 88 Glavin rookie. We've got a 92 score Mike Messina prospect card. Another Glavin rookie. Another Glavin rookie. We've got the Edgar Martinez. We've got another Bagwell rookie. We've got rated rookie of Randy Johnson with the Expos. We've got the 91 Fleer. Yeah, 91 Fleer Junior and Bonds together. We got the Rod Carew with the 83 Fleer times 2 times 4 of him. We've got a Chipper Jones, Peter Gammons, like best picks, whatever. By the numbers, whatever. Inside the number, sorry. It's a 93 Upper Deck. Chipper Jones. We've got a 78 Topps Hall of Fame manager, Earl Weaver. And we've got a 82 Dunruss, Andre Dawson, otherwise known by all his friends as the Hawk. And we got another Edgar Martinez from the 89 Fleer set. And we've got another Chipper Jones from the Peter Gammons collection. And while we're still hanging around waiting, hey, you know what? I got a couple hockey were in this box. So we've got the, who's this? This is the Hart Trophy winner, Brett Hall, right wing on this hologram. Nice. Here's the back of the hologram cards. It is AW number 3. We've got award winners. Then we've got the Ed Belfour, who's got the William M. Jennings Trophy Award. I don't know what these trophies, what the William Jennings Trophy is. Could be for the Good Guy Award. Who knows? You know, but he's a goaltender. Ed Belfour. Do not know if he's in Hall of Fame or not, to tell you the truth. We know Brett Hall is. I'm not sure about Belfour. Oh, and we found an autograph card of Nick Birdie, and he's got a scripture quote here. I don't know if Donald can make this out, but it's 21:31. I don't know. It's not John. I don't know what it is.
Proverbs.
There you go. 21:31. So it's Topps certified autograph issue. It says right even on the bottom. So this is straight from Topps. This is not something that someone TTM'd. If you look right down here.
Yeah, there's a few ball players that all put things on like scripture with their signatures and autos and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is actually said printed. It says a certified offer
Mhm.
autograph, because it's nothing on the back that says congratulations, you've won, but on the front it says it's certified, and it's his rookie card, Topps Chrome. Very nice. And I found this in the box. It's a 1987 Topps, and it's looks like it's supposed to be a Gary Carter autographed in pen, so that make it a pretty old long time ago signature, because that's how we did them back in the day, in pens, not markers. Now markers are all the rage. They've been the rage for quite a while now.
Mhm.
But that's a nice Gary Carter, worth checking and see if it's legit or not, since he's no longer with us. Here's one that looks like it may have been gotten at the stadium, at the club. It's a Lucas Lurch, and it's L. Lurch. And it's I don't know if it's someone who had a card made up. His father made a card up. I have no idea. Shortstop for the Yankees, so it says rookie card. So I'm thinking it's something that, oh yeah, so they made, there you go. Look on the back, it tells you. So it's something his dad or someone had made up for him. Very nice. And the kid even numbered it number 3 of 100. So there you go. Silver ink, terrible idea. I went down that road too with gold ink autographs and the gold paint markers. Not gonna. And then we had this Dick Cheney Desert Storm card was in there for some reason. And that wraps up that whole box for me.
Cool.
1,800 count box. Definitely not 1,800 cards in there, because they're all in top loaders and stuff.
Right.
Oh, and I had a sale. Let's see what sold. Oh, it was a Tim Raines rookie card from 1981. Where's it at? There it is. 1981 Tim Raines rookie card sold for $1.99.
There we go.
Very nice. Oops.
All right.
My son.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So last round of this one, and then we'll chit chat for a little bit. Then I'll do the Fairfield, and then we'll end the stream.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So we got a Carlton Fisk here with the White Sox. Of course, I'll just go through the names, who they are and stuff. Carlton Fisk. A lot of you've probably seen some of these already anyway. Carlton Fisk, Dave Winfield with the Yankees. Reggie Jackson. 77-81, that's the same card. Carlton Fisk, 2020 Topps. Carlton Fisk, the really bright cards. Edgar Martinez, doubleheader. You're familiar with these, that set when they came out. There are a lot of mini products, but then the doubleheader ones that open up, they have one player, you open it up, and then you got a different player. On the ones that are like that, this is just a single. And we got the classic best checklist. And I know there's at least one Hall of Famer on there. I'd have to find it real quick, I'm sure. Let's see, we got Nolan Ryan. We got, no, that's a different Roberto. There's a Nolan Ryan there. There's probably more. Manny Martinez is in there. He's not a Hall of Famer. Maybe it is just Nolan Ryan. But this is like a classic best checklist card. I think he was number 1 in that one. I think this was just it was probably a small 69 card set or something. But it's got Nolan Ryan on it, so it'll go on my Nolan Ryan bin. Nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this must have been when I found a whole bunch of crime dogs. All Fred Griffs. From the 1989. Let's see. That was a third-year card for him then. Then we got Monty Irvin. That's the Topps Baseball Archives, the Ultimate 1953 series. I think I've got this one, and it's not. I went through. I thought I was missing cards, and then I did research on it and stuff, and I was like, there was like 4 or 5 cards that they did not put in this set, but it says right on the trading card database was never published. So for some reason, I guess some of the cards they had in this set didn't make the set or get final approval to be printed that way. So they just took them out. I guess sometimes it's some of the clauses people have, just like when Mickey Mantle first passed away, they wouldn't do any of his cards or any reprint cards or things like that for a certain amount of years before they could start putting them back in sets again. But I think that's just the way his, what do they call it, his estate had it set up or something.
Right.
So you see that sometimes on some players. But there's an Ichiro All-Star game card from 2001. Oh, that's the year they were in Seattle. And that was his rookie year. Now we got a David Ortiz. 1, 2, 3 of those of that one. And then another David Ortiz from the All-Star card. Just one of those. Edgar Martinez, Satchel Paige. These are, I think, the newer. Yeah, 2022s. Pedro Martinez, Jim Palmer, Pee Wee Reese. Then we got some. I think this was probably the archives, maybe. Ozzie Smith with the Cardinals, Jeff Bagwell, Roberto Clemente, Duke Snyder, Richie Ashburn. Then we've got a few, looks like a couple of them, Sports Flicks. This one has Jim Rice. Is the only Hall of Famer out of there, but it's Jim Rice, Jose Canseco, and George Bell. This one's got Ozzie Smith, Hubie Brooks, and Shawn Dunston. This one's got Jim Rice, one player. These are probably saying no. Back to Jack Morris. The other two are Roger Clemens and Teddy Higuera. This one's Mike Schmidt, Chris Brown, and Tim Wallace. Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer. This one is Gary Carter, Tony Pena, Mike Ciosa, Gary Carter, the Hall of Famer, of course. Tim Raines, Jose Cruz, Vince Coleman, Tim Raines, the Hall of Famer. These are those sports flicks. You turn it 3 different ways. You can see all 3 players. Ricky Henderson, John Cangliosi, and Gary Pettis. Of course, Ricky Henderson, the Hall of Famer. Vince Coleman, Eric Davis, and Tim Raines on that one. This one is Steve Carlton. I remember Steve Carlton. Used to always watch the Phillies. Most of the time, I was listening to him on the radio.
Yeah, lefty.
Back in the day, yeah. And then we got Ricky Henderson on that one. And we're back to a few regular cards here again. Finish off this box. Fred McGrath. Got some more sports books here. Ryan Sandberg. Tom Seaver. Another Mike Schmidt. Tony Gwynn. Dave Winfield. Eddie Jackson. And we have Chasing Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, Wally Joyner, and Eddie Murray's the Hall of Famer there. Then we got Tim Raines. These are all Tim Raines. Mariano Rivera, Eddie Murray, Barry Larkin, Lee Smith, Alan Trammell, Andre Dawson, Larry Walker, Jim Thome, Trevor Hoffman, Frank Thomas, Jeff Bagwell, another one of those Bleachers cards, same one with Nolan Ryan. I got 2 of those promotional cards at least. I'll have to find out when I get all these boxes sorted and stuff, then I got to put each player in sequence. That's another sort process. This is one of many stages. And then Tim Raines finishes up that box.
Yep, sorting never ends, Donald.
Oh, I know. So we will just, I'll just finish sorting that one later off camera. But
The sorting never ends. Yeah, there's a lot that gets done off camera too, right? There's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The public doesn't
some stuff not on camera. Yeah. But let's see what we got in this Fairfield from from Lockin99 and his package he sends me every month. Let's see here. Check the manufacture date of this one. It was fairly recent, February of 2024, which means it has what kind of pack in it? Oh, we got a newer pack, a hobby pack. Leaf from, what year is this one? Let's see real quick here. I don't think I've seen one of these before. Okay, where here? It doesn't even have a year on the outside. I guess we'll see when we open the pack. That's weird. But you could get gold leaf rookies, serial numbered gold leaf cards.
Yeah, they might be like 92, 93.
Of course, there's only 10,000 of each one of the serial numbered gold leaf stars. Oh, there we go. And then we got gold leaf stars are 1 in 90, 1 out of 90. Slideshows are cards are 1 out of 54, 1 out of 8. So there are some short print cards, I guess, of a sort you can get out of this. All right, pull out the cards. Empty a Rooney. Goes to the sidelines for a repack box. All right. So there we go. We found a Hall of Famer, Scott Rowland. All right. And then what do we got here? Dale Mahoric with the Yankees. Ozzie Albies with the Braves. Lazaro Armenteros with the Oakland A's. Keone Cavaco with the Twins. Wow, some of these names. That's probably why they ended up in the Fairfield box. Kazuki Fukudome for the Cubs. Charlie Moore with the Brewers. Dave McKay. Oh, there we go. Is that 1982? 82 tops. What do we got here? Tom Gordon. That's D. Gordon's dad. Gold Cup card for the Orioles. Who do we got next here? Jeff Kent with the Dodgers. Shane Bieber with the Guardians. I heard they might go back to Cleveland Indians again.
Yeah, the Redskins are going back to Redskins
just
again.
changed it back since the. Never mind.
It was stupid anyway, Donald. You know that. It was dumb.
Just like
to
why
begin with.
changed the Washington Redskins. What's wrong with that?
The Redskins are already planning on going back next year,
good.
I think.
Good. They probably saw things drop off when they decided to change things, right?
And some of their more famous players like John Riggins flat out told them he would not let them sell Commanders jerseys with his name on the back.
No.
Yep. If it's not Redskins, he didn't want anything to do it. He has his own talk show that he does. John Riggins does
Honey.
on YouTube, podcast, whatever.
All right. We got David Price, Elite Gold Star card here.
There you go.
I think I've ever seen that card. That's Of course, back then I probably wouldn't even. I wasn't collecting it. Again, recollecting. Eloy Jimenez Gold Cup card. Davies, ZP Davies, San Diego Padres. Reyes F. Franmil Reyes. Okay.
Franmil Reyes.
Hitter outfielder for the Indians. Call them the Cleveland Indians. All right. Milwaukee Brewers team card. Annabelle Sanchez for the Tigers. Dave Anderson. Wow, only one. The first card we found was a Hall of Famer, Scott Rowland. Floyd Bannister with the White Sox.
Now go to that Floyd Bannister card. So no, I think it's the 85. It might be that one. It might be the 85 or 87. There's a variation where has a picture of Tom Seaver and it says Floyd Bannister.
Oh, no, I think this is Floyd Bannister.
Yeah, that's Bannister's a lefty. Seiffer's a righty.
Hmm.
Just another error card that a lot of people don't know about.
Oh, okay. Awesome. You're pretty good on those.
I don't know them all, but I
Right.
tried it.
Jerry Brown with the Athletics. Ben Gamble. Or Gamble. Gamble.
Gamel, yeah.
Gamble. James Darnell. Rookie card. I'll put that in my rookie card bin. When it's an obvious rookie. They're easier to catch. Max Stassi.
Yeah, Stassi.
The Angels. This is 2020. It's about the frame when I started recollecting again. When I retired from the post office. Or no, not there. That's when, oh, no, that's when we, no, 2020. Yeah. Don't mind me. Don't worry, when you get the older you get, you keep forgetting things.
Okay, Mom, stop picking on old people. Stop bashing the old folks.
One of them too.
That's you and me, so we can pick on each other. That's
There we go. Robin Yount. There we go. Our second Hall of Famer. Rob
Piccolo.
Piccolo. Is that how you say that?
Yeah. Piccolo.
81 tops. And we got Brandon Moss with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I know where that one's going to go.
Where's it going?
Oh, my Pittsburgh Pirate cards goes to.
I'm just kidding.
Well, he gets a Patreon from me, and his son collects Yankee cards, and he collects Pirates cards. So I share their repacks with half Yankees and half Pittsburgh cards. And then like Faith Family and Sports, they're Cincinnati Reds fans. And then my other Patreon that I have currently is Cards in My Car with Art Posada, San Francisco Giants. And or sometimes the San Diego Padres. He mixes it up sometimes with me. Yeah. But I just, whatever you request that month, I can find them.
There you go.
I've got a bunch of count boxes with team card, just the different teams. And I still have boxes of, I got probably 6 or 7 boxes of miscellaneous cards to sort into team sorting. So Greg Jeffries, 90. There we go. Rookie card, Tommy Green. Another rookie card. Oh, this is a newer one. Upper Deck. Delwyn Young, first edition. Dodgers, 2007 Upper Deck.
The Dodgers.
In this one, at least.
You got to say it right, Donald. It's Dodgers.
Who?
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
You got to pronounce it right. Dodgers. It's the Dodgers. You guys think about their fan base. Come on. The Dodgers.
I know.
I do it all the time.
They were
hasn't got me canceled yet, so you're okay.
I've been away from Jersey. I don't even have my Jersey accent anymore.
I don't think I ever had a Jersey accent.
I think the farther north you live, you get that accent.
Yeah, that's more like a North Jersey, New York accent.
There we go.
The rest was talk normal.
Boy, Frank Catalanato. Whoa, that's a mouthful. Who is he with? No, the Toronto Blue Jays.
DJ.
Huh. Never heard of that guy. Josh, he probably didn't make it too far. Rated rookie Josh Hancock with the Boston Red Sox. Ooh. Garrett Atkins, third base. SPX with the Colorado Rockies.
Very nice.
2005. Got at least some more recent cards than usually the old just junk wax. Greg Jeffries, triple threads, or triple play, not triple thread. You know what I mean. Royals. Edgar Martinez, there's another Hall of Famer. I know that guy. Randy Wynn with the Seattle Mariners. Oh no, we found 2 Mariners back to back. How'd that happen?
Same time already? Wow. Time flies when you having fun.
Henderson with the A's. Rod Booker with the Cardinals. Robbie Thompson with the Giants. Joe Oliver, Cincinnati. Somebody stop by?
I yelled out. My son came home. My window's up. I yelled out the window at him.
Oh, you will. Oh, you heard
Said,
about
"Oh, he's just getting off from work." And I said, "Oh, time flies when you're having fun." He goes, "Maybe you, not me."
Oh, he can drink with the Nationals.
He's got a few more years to go before he can retire.
Yeah. Was this house? We were counting the offering after services last night and stuff, and it's one of the young adults in the church and stuff was helping me count and stuff. And I was trying to remember what the date was yesterday. And he told me right away, boom, like that. I was like, oh, see, when you get old, you kind of forget what day it is and what the date is.
Exactly. Like my wife says that. And I noticed that by my wife. Like there'll be days she doesn't know what day of the week it is. And I'm like, babe, it's this day. And she goes, well, what, you've been retired a bit longer. You're not going to remember what day it is either. Like, I don't know about that. But it did happen to me once. So I woke up and I thought it was a different day. I'm like, oh, no, it's not. Yeah.
Jose Vidro with you remember these guys, right? The Montreal Expos.
The Expos, yes.
I've heard rumors they might want to try and get a team again. I don't know. Maybe that's down the road. We'll see. Why not? If they do an expansion and they'd have to do it, I don't know how many they would have to do it once to make it kind of even out and stuff.
Yeah, so it'd have to have
new teams.
2 teams would have to join.
Huh?
You have to get 2 teams to sign up.
Right. So if they did do the Montreal Expo, they'd have to have one other team. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Or just take the Athletics and move them to Montreal and get them all the way out of the United States altogether. You can do that too. But I'm hearing rumors like they got a young kid right now that who was a rookie last year and he's doing really well and his cards are selling like hotcakes. That's what I hear. I don't have any of his cards, so I can't tell you what his name is, but that's what I'm hearing. They got a young kid, was a rookie last year and he's doing very well this year and his cards are flying off of eBay shelves. But I don't have it, so I don't know.
But he's not even on a team yet.
He's with the Athletics.
Oh, he's with the Athletics.
Yeah. He was a rookie last year.
Oh,
and he had I guess this year's starting to be his breakout year. He's doing really well. Of course, it's early in the year, but.
Here's our next card. It's San Francisco Tops 205 of the San Francisco Nationals. Must be it. But I mean, it doesn't say it's major league. Oh, minor league. His minor league stats they got here for. So he's probably an up-and-coming player, maybe. Richard S. Aurelia. What year was this anyway? Oh, 2003. You'd think he'd be playing ball by now. Sorry.
Or now coaching somewhere at some junior college or something.
87 highlights. Juan Nieves. Jerry Don Gleaton with the Tigers. Oh, here we go. Jeff Granger with the Kansas City Royals. We found another Mariner. John Christian. And getting down to the last 3 cards here. Jamie Quirk with the Athletics. Chris Widger with the Expos. Well, maybe when he left, he came to the Nationals. I don't know. Wes Chamberlain with the Philadelphia Phillies. All right. Nothing earth-shattering in there. Let's see if we can find something interesting in this The Leaf set. It's Series 1, and it's a hobby pack, so usually don't get those in Fairfield. It must have been a not too famous set. I don't like these. I'm going to trim off the top without clipping the cards. All right. Well, at least they're not sticking together.
Nope, they're not that kind. They're just, they are the sticky ones. They are the newer ones. Okay.
Let's
still what? Mid-90s, maybe?
Yeah, let me see what year it is down here. Oh, Harold Baden's is on the back, so we got a Hall of Famer on the back. 1994 Donruss.
Yeah, mid-90s.
Okay.
They will stick. That's why they do stick. That's why they were smart enough. I think they rotated them in the packs. You'll see one's upside down, one's right side up.
Yeah.
Let's see how the pack goes.
Brad Pennington with the Orioles.
Bada boom.
They rotated them, huh?
Yeah, because the foil would end up sticking to the cards and it would transfer to the back of the card on top.
And we've got Pat Borders with the Toronto Blue Jays. Mike Blowers. With,
Someone's getting fired. They didn't flip the card.
Mike Blowers is one of our announcers. Greg Maddux with the Atlanta Braves.
Hall of Fame.
And then we've got Charlie Hayes with the Colorado Rockies.
T. Brian Hayes' dad.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Dave McCarty with the Minnesota Twins.
Big prospect back in the day. Didn't really pan out, though.
Right fielder, huh?
They put foil holograms of him in Upper Deck products. The Leaf products put gold, like black gold cards of them out. Oh, yeah. It was a big prospect that didn't turn out.
Charlie Hayes with the Colorado Rockies.
Again, 2-in-1 pack? How dare they?
Huh?
2 Charlie Hayeses in 1 pack? Preston Wilson.
Then we got Nigel Wilson.
Oh, close. I got the last name right. It was Wilson.
And then we've got Wally Whitehurst with the San Diego Padres.
Former Met. I think he came up with the Mets.
Benzinger. Oh, Todd Benzinger. Oh, man. He's part of the Mariners organization, too. He has his own little podcast on the local channel out here.
Okay, yeah, well, there you go. There's life after baseball.
I'm going to set him off to the side here. Then the last card that we thought, and it's the Harold Baines. Baltimore.
There you go. The official lowering of the bar for the Hall of Fame, but now becomes just a museum. Just saying, now they've officially lowered the bar. Now other guys can get in of lesser talent.
Well, did he get elected in through the? I'm trying to remember. Did he get in through the
baseball writers didn't vote him in? They got like the Veterans Committee or something like that. His boy Tony La Rosa spearheaded the campaign to get him elected because he played for Tony.
Oh,
good old boys network at work there. Bernie H said, "Have a great evening, Donald." And Boom Slang, really like the dual stream stuff. See you next Thursday.
Sounds like a winner.
Winner chicken dinner.
Do Thursdays work for you? Are you okay with that, or can it be
any day's work? And we can come up with like different formats. Like we can actually talk about our experiences with eBay. What's been selling for us? Like what are we loading up into our stores? I don't know if you do any non-sports or anything like that. Like for instance, big sellers for me has been non-sports cards, and of late the last month or so, 2 months, has been nothing but creased baseball cards. I can show you where I've sold 100 creased baseball cards that would never make my collection. Right. I was throwing these cards away, and they're selling. They're selling like for $1.69, and people gobble them up. I'm like, fine. I don't need to jack the prices up.
Free shipping, right?
Yeah, I paid for the shipping. Yeah. So, it's like $1.25 before the shipping. So I'm still making like 50 cents a card.
Right. Yeah.
And I paid 10 cents or less for the cards. Right. So I'm making some.
It kind of helps you. Yeah, and it kind of. Here, let me turn the camera around quick. We're talking to each other a little bit.
Yeah. And I don't mean to be advertising for someone else, but I follow a guy that the dollar box cards. The guy's name is Adam.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started doing eBay, he invited me on to. I invited myself. Sorry, Adam, but I invited myself onto his stream, and I said, "Let's talk about what they talk about." I said, "But you can get it from my perspective as brand new, fresh out of the box. What's going on." And I took a lot of the stuff that I learned from him because he's very successful at it. Matter of fact, he pays his mortgage and all his bills through his eBay store.
You see,
I don't have them. I don't have those envelopes.
I decided to, instead of using the more expensive route, which is like the card protectors and stuff like that, the plastic ones and the top loaders.
Yeah.
I can usually put this in my envelope. I use this size. Oh, sorry. I use this size for my envelopes. It's like a 9x6, I think it is. It's self-sealing, so I don't have to lick it or tape it.
Yeah, I bought the self-sealing envelopes too. I'm like, heck with that, I'm not licking. I got lickers for backup when I run out, if I run out of the other ones.
Oh, yeah, these are 9x6s. And I just buy them from Amazon.
Okay.
And it's $500 in a box, which is nice, and they're pretty strong and sturdy. And then I use I don't think. And then I have this little thing. Thank you for coming by my store and stuff like that. It's a card stock, and I use that. And even with this and the envelope and the card, it still stays under. Matter of fact, I can do like probably up to 5 or 6 cards before I get too close to that 3-ounce mark.
Right.
Because then you got to pay more if you go above the 3 ounces.
Right. So
by that time, they probably bought like 10 or 15 cards from me anyway.
Okay. I've had. So this is a kind of conversation that we, can have on other. On other days too, instead of just sorting cards or whatever, we can have conversations like that.
Matter of fact, we can do that next week if you want.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it now. We can talk about it next week. The thing is to have some kind of talking points down too. This is our first one, so we had a hard time getting into the green room to discuss things, what we want to, subjects and topics and stuff like that. Besides like card sorting, I mean, we can do half a show of card sorting, another half a show just talking about our stores, getting the word out, letting people know that, hey, I mean, obviously the people that come here know, but eventually you might get new people coming in because you can change the title of your thing saying, hey, we discuss this, sorting cards, and we talk about our eBay stores, how sales are going, stuff like that. Like Jeff Airtime talked me into doing a weekly sales recap videos. I don't know if you've caught any of them, but I put out
I've seen some of them that you do
on Mondays, and they get pretty lengthy, which is fine. Some people like long videos so they can sort cards or do whatever in the background.
Right.
Now I don't have the volume of sales as this guy Adam does at the dollar box cards or something like that. He has, and every Wednesday he has a live show with one of his friends that they do card shows together and all that stuff. They're out in Wisconsin, so they sponsor their own card shows like once a month. They go to other ones in Green Bay and stuff like that, and they both have eBay stores, but Adam has he's got 60,000, I think is the top number of cards in your store before you go to the next level, which is way too much money on a month for normal people. So he opened up a second eBay store now. So he's got 60,000 in one store, and he opened up a second store, and he's booming. He's like 6,000 cards listed there already, and he pays his mortgage, he pays all his bills from selling low end, cheaper baseball cards. So it'd be nice to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? And everything that he did, his operation, I tried to copy and use as mine, so we could talk about how we file our cards, how we skew them. Originally I was just going to go, hey, by player name alphabetically, by player name, And okay, here it is, a box. Blah blah blah. Turns out this he's got it down where I started out using the bags that these the penny sleeves come in, because they're like team bags,
Right.
and they got the sticky, right? So once I emptied this out, I used them all up. I would stick cards in here. I would put tape over it, and I'd stick it in my filing cabinet. Now let me switch my camera here real quick. Okay, now of course it's looking down, but if I can get it to spin. So it's sideways and all, but so I bought originally I bought a plastic filing cabinet. You can see it right there. That plastic one, it's sideways. Deal with me. But then next to it is a metal one. You see the metal one there, right there. So what I did was I coated the bags, and I'll pull the bag out. Let me switch cameras back, because it's not really making anybody feel not too thick, right? So in the filing cabinet, then I would take and you see my videos. So I would put
the date.
It's backwards, but there's the date. That's my SKU number. So when I load it up into the eBay, and I use Card Dealer Pro, it allows me to enter my SKU for the whole listing, whatever I want to do. If I'm doing 100 cards, it'll let me SKU 100 cards under this SKU number. And I don't, obviously, because I bag them up, and each one is just a small stack of cards. But that's how I find my cards. And then I'll say, oh, it's from, when you hear me say, oh, it's from 4351, well, the 4th month, the 3rd day, the 5th year, 25, and then bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, bag 4, whatever. And then that's how I just go over here and I pull them out. And that's how I learned that from watching Adam and talking to him. And originally, I saw that he was selling creased cards, and I'm thinking, dude, you're selling cards that are creased. How can you do that? Like, how dare you? Like, no one's gonna buy that stuff. And I was giving those cards away to friends and stuff. Like, here, take. I don't want them. Get rid of them. Right? And then Jeff Airtime says, "Oh, you can sell them." You know, I'm like, I don't think so. I don't want to be known as that guy. I don't want people coming to my store because they know they can get a creased card from me, cheap. Yeah. But turns out I'm that guy now.
But as long as you put it on there.
It's in the title. It's in the title. When I first started listing them, I was taking close-up pictures of all the creases and everything that was wrong with the cards. Like, you can put up to 10 photos. I would put 3, 4, 5 photos, making sure I highlighted the card, you know, and in the description I would put creased or whatever, or down at, you put comments down there in the eBay thing where it says I would change it to blue or red text, italicized, bold, creased cards, you know, It wasn't in the title in the beginning. Then I just started putting in the title with one photo front, photo back, and that's it.
Right.
Creased cards. I put some description. I put like been through the bicycle spokes many times, or mega creases, or whatever. You know, I would put the worst. Now, I haven't sold those cards because maybe because of the description I put on them, but I want people to understand that they're buying a card that's creased. I understand they know that.
Yeah.
But I don't want someone complaining to me and back saying, "Oh, you know, as you sent me a creased card."
Did you read the title?
Yeah. Okay. Crossover Paranormal says, "See y'all later. Have a blessed day."
All right, there, cops. Jonathan, you take care too.
So, I don't know if you have anywhere to go. Am I holding you up?
No, I'm fine. I still got daylight. I just got to finish weed whacking the backyard. I mowed it yesterday. Just got to get it by the gardens and the fence line and stuff like that.
I hate doing the trimming and the edging. And all that.
I do too.
I can cut it. I hate that. So I got a guy that comes out and does mine. He cuts my whole yard, trims, edges, all that for $55 a week. He comes out once a week. Boom, boom. So still, it's like $220 for him a month, but I don't care. I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is stuff we can talk about in the next one if you want. We can come up. Maybe now we can maybe work out the bugs and all that good stuff, and come into the green room 20 minutes early. Talk about what we're going to talk about. What are our talking points? All this good stuff, along with whatever you want to show cards. What are we going to do today? And we can actually send messages throughout the week saying, hey, you know, do you want to do this? Do you want to show these cards here? Or do you have anything special you want to highlight, like a certain player, you know, the player runs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm just looking for something to get both you and I out there a little bit more, get us more exposure in the YouTube sphere of things.
Right.
Because you're down to like once a week when you used to do more than that.
Yeah.
You know, so I understand life happens and that's part of the slowdown, and you want to pick it back up. So this is something that we can do even on the side other than your normal sorting videos or your Hall of Fame things that you like to do. It can be done a different day. It doesn't have to be done on your day for your thing. I just wanted to get that, get the ball rolling, so to speak.
Well,
that's all.
It works.
So, as long as it works and people enjoy it, that's the thing. Like, people like to watch other people do things while they're doing things in the background. There'll be times when you're doing something, I'll be sorting cards in the background. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I'll have to run over and type in a comment and then run back to my cards real quick. So, all right. Well, hey, I'm good. Thanks for having me. And we'll see you next time.
We'll do it next Thursday, same time, 2 o'clock.
Whatever
We'll
works.
on a little bit early or talk to each other and show.
What is next Thursday? What day is next Thursday? The 24th? Okay.
Yeah.
My grandson has a game on the 21st, so I got to go to that one because I told him I'd go to it.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good, Donald. Thanks for having me again, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
All right. Take care.
Yep.
Have a good one, Nick. Talk to you later.
Will do. Bye.